And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Seattle Mariners.
Coming up on the first pitch, getting the nod on the mound, George Kirby. What's the scouting report on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Okay, all set to go. This is Bryson Stott. Outside, and we are underway. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. And another ball. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
Count is full.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Trey Turner now. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Kirby, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Next pitch is outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gets to it on to first in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Chopper right side. And that chance handled. Sends it to first. Schwarber out of the play. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Zach Wheeler. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Hard ground ball, base down. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Jorge.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Back to first, and he's safe. Kicks and fires. Out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. The throw in. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
The center fielder.
Singing, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game. But
stop. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber.
Crawford goes. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now first and second with two outs. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Two on, two outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab. That is the inning. Top of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Alec Bohm. Kirby, a former All-Star, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Late swing fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So Harper stands in. In the air, left field. Arozarena under it. He's got it, and there's two away. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch misses.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Castellanos tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went around. Rule the swing. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
Wheeler back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up next for Seattle, Miles Mastrobuoni. Bunting, and he pops it up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting it,
Ben
the
Williamson up next for the Mariners.
Williamson.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
0-2 is the count.
And that's way high. Ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter. Even
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Two and 0.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting Max Kepler. Hit on the ground, might be 2. He's in there. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
The center fielder, number 16, Brandon Marsh.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So up next, Bryson Stott. Golden opportunity right here. Upstairs. Realmuto on third. Kepler over at second. Marsh on at first with nobody out. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Tap foul at the plate.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out. Here's Turner now. He's 0 for 1. Now the infield shifts to double play depth. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2.
Base hit, 1 run is in. The second run scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful
throw over to Tellez. They limit the damage here. As we go to the last of the third. And now for Seattle, Leo Rivas. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, these Mariners definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
The 0-2. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Boom. Makes the play, and there's one away.
Now
here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one to first. Harper takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jorge Polanco will hit next. Flied to right his first time. Outside low, ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. And he pumps it a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Strikes.
2 outs. Pitches in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner around second. Polanco coming around third. Not in time. He's safe.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a foul out of play. Stays alive. Hit hard on the ground is short. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. Here comes Bryce Harper.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1 so far.
Castellanos.
Outside low. 1-0. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball 2.
Close, but called the ball. And it's 3-0.
3-0.
And he swings over the top there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's JT Realmuto. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
The first baseman, number 23.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Rowdy.
Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Miles Mastrobuoni up next for the Mariners. First time up was a pop out. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Max Kepler at the plate. Kepler in his 9th season, 32 years old, and he was born in Germany. Kirby back to work. Tied him up inside with that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
To the right side, and that one handled over to first. A great play deep in the hole. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Liner caught at second. So the lineup flips over at the plate. Bryson Stott. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, right side. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the inning. And now for Seattle, Ben Williamson.
Third baseman, Ben Williamson.
There's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Started to swing, held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And now 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1.
Rivas.
Fly ball down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Real Muto to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Number 3.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Inning over. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Trey Turner. Strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
It's softly on the ground left side. Turner is out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
He swings and fouls one off. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Another 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Ball 2.
That's towards center. Rodriguez sizes this one up. Nabs it. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Here comes Bryce Harper. Little chopper rolls foul. Two outs. In the dirt, blocked. To the right side, Rivas. Out number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Down to number 2 hitter, Jorge Polanco. And that is out of play. And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh running hard. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Julio Rodriguez.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Mariners.
Now, Cal Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Next offering is fouled back. drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Marsh ranging into the alley. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Outside low, and that is ball one. On the ground. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. And now it is JT Realmuto. A strikeout and a walk. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. And a couple of quick outs. And here is Max Kepler.
The left fielder, Max.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe Spire.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Spire.
And now Brandon Marsh. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Kepler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the seventh. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Got him looking. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's Rowdy Tellez. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58, Tanner.
So now a pinch hitter, Mitch Garver. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game.
Garver.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
This one in the air. And there are 2 outs. And up next for Seattle, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Master Bodie.
And a swing and a miss there.
Sometimes a
0-1's the
hitter
count.
will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location.
0-2
He just
the count.
guessed wrong.
This to center field. Turner on his horse. And the inning is over. And we're back,
Leading off
ready
for
to begin the
Philadelphia,
eighth.
the second
Here's the
base.
second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Stop.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen bases and pick up a run.
That's in there, and that is strike one. Spire goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swings through him for the K. Slider got him for strike three. Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Turner.
And that's,
that's
off
off the plate.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
The batter.
One
the
gone,
designated
runner at
hitter,
first.
Kyle
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Squirts away a little bit. Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Turner, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a base hit to right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 for 3. Down the line, and it's foul. 0-1. Ball
That's a
1
ball.
there.
Could use a ground ball
I
here.
got 1 ball, 1
Something
strike.
in the infield. Runner.
Number 62 on to pitch out of the pen here.
Now pitching
And this
to
could
the
be a pretty
Mariners,
critical point in this game. They're
Number
hoping he's the
62.
guy to keep him within striking
Juan
distance.
Castano.
And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone right there.
Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. And it's gone. Home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and they get the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Ben Williamson. Banks back to work. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout.
Now batting,
Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball left side. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Crawford now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone.
Up next for the Mariners.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Here's the pitch, run around the goal. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Throw into third, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the middle to the ball, and put it in play.
Now here is Julio Rodriguez. Foul ball there. Rivas at third. Polanco at first. 2 out of the inning. In the air out towards right center. Marsh on the move. And makes the grab. And that is that. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now the 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty.
Ball.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Raleigh down to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Brandon Marsh. A changeup missing, and that's ball. New pitcher
Now
on here, Matt Brash. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Matt Brash.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Zips it across, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Mariners down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Finds its way through, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Dylan Moore now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Arozarena on the move. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And out to a board. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And the batter now, Miles Mastrobuoni. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, one out. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Castellanos makes the play. Runner tags for home. In there, he's safe.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
Williamson at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1.
Runner on the go. Popped up. And that'll do it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.